Back on Capitol Hill after a 90-minute meeting with the president, a suggestion that discussions to raise America's debt limit are finally getting somewhere.
The takeaway from the meeting was our teams are going to be talking further tonight. We'll have more discussion. We'll come back to have more discussion. The president said that he would go and consult with the administration folks, and hopefully we can see a way forward after that.
Earlier in the day, it was reported Republicans offered a short-term deal, raise America's debt ceiling for 6 weeks in exchange for discussions on other financial issues. The White House didn't immediately dismiss the idea, but wanted a longer deal with no strings attached.
I think the president said the other day that if they were to send them a clean debt ceiling extension, no partisan strings attached, he would sign it.
The meeting came just hours after the U.S. Treasury Secretary told a Senate committee failure to raise the debt limit could be a disaster. That's because the U.S. government is just a week away from running out of money. It hit its $16.7 trillion debt limit in May. Since then, it's been taking what the Treasury calls extraordinary measures to keep paying the bills. But all that will stop on October 17th. Mr. Liu told the committee the government has big bills to pay, including payments to the military and to the elderly. It also has to pay interest on its debt, and if it can't pay its bills, the U.S. is in default.
Unfortunately, today we face a manufactured political crisis that is beginning to deliver an unnecessary blow to our economy, right at a time when the United States economy, the American people, have painstakingly fought back from the worst recession since the Great Depression.
The U.S. falling into default would have what a Treasury report called a catastrophic impact on the economy. It would firstly lead to a sharp fall in the value of the dollar, which can lead to increased inflation. U.S. interest rates will rise, which will make mortgages and loans more expensive. And that rolls into slower economic growth in the U.S., which will almost inevitably mean a hit for growth in other global markets. Talks are to continue, positions to be discussed, but finally, after days of pointing the finger and laying blame, things seem to be finally moving. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.